Yes, hello. Yes, sir. It's Wednesday night. Yes, fantasy football night. That's correct. Line is forming to the right. Yeah, both fantasy leagues as well as the Survivor League. Correct. We'll be covering all that, sir. Yeah, some people did look like shit this week. Yeah, there was some that looked all right. We'll get to all that. Yes, ma'am. Mini bars open. It's always open. VIP to the right. Line is to the left, please. Yes, Wednesday night, fantasy football night. Always in season. Hardcore Challenge Live, yes. Commish is in the house, yes, he will be hosting. Yeah, it's not just silver and black tonight. Unfortunately, we do have fans of other teams that stop by on Wednesday nights. It is fantasy football night, man. I know. Normally we would toss them out, but some of these are hardcore challenge owners, man. Yes, show will be starting very soon. Thank you for joining us. These guys like to run a tight show. Enjoy the show.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head.
1, 2, 3, where you not hardcore? Let you live hardcore. And the legend of the rich was way hardcore. Yeah! Now we're rocking.
What is up, Hardcore Challenge owners, fantasy football fans, members of the Raider Nation, whoever happens to be fucking strolling by tonight? Thank you for joining us. It is Wednesday night, and you know Wednesday night on Raider Reaction is fantasy football night during the football season, and we are there. We have reached the threshold of the postseason. Regular season is over. Week 14 has passed us, and now it is playoff time in the Hardcore Challenge in the fantasy football world. Welcome to Hardcore Challenge Live. This is your wild card round preview show. Thank you for joining us, each and every damn one of you. I'm sorry for those of you, like myself, who didn't make the postseason. I did make the postseason in one league, though. Did make the postseason. I'm the number 2 seed, actually, in the All Raider League. In the big league, the one that I care the most about. Came up fucking short. Just a little short. That Joe Burrow injury just killed me in the stretch. I was on a 6-game fucking winning streak when Joe Burrow went down, and I could not recover. I went and traded for Mr. No Eyebrows, but yeah, he didn't do nothing for me. So, here we are. here we are. Let's get into it, shall we? We've got a lot to touch on. We're going to jump right into the shit. And let's talk the NFC. Let's talk the NFC first, because we got some fucking drama. We got some drama building over in the AFC. I don't even know if... We'll get there in a second. Let's start with the NFC, shall we? Pickett to Pickens. Ben, one of our 2 new owners this season, getting it fucking done, man. Getting it done. Both of the new owners. Both of them were put in the NFC. Bed Bath & Beyond at 9-5 gets in with a wild card. And Pickett to Pickens gets the division crown, both in their first year in the league. So me, as commissioner of the league, I am ecstatic to see this, because that just means we put two really good competitive owners in the league, and now the competitiveness and the pinnacle of fantasy football competition got even better, because we've obviously added 2 owners who are really, really fucking good and competitive fantasy football owners in the Hardcore Challenge Big OG League, because they both made the postseason in their first time in season in the league. So that makes me very happy, and congratulations to both those guys for getting in. Gary with the Skull Crushers also getting in. Frackin' football time. Carol she just skidded out down the stretch, just didn't quite make it in. Lucky number 7. We'll just not talk about that 7-game losing streak in your season there, will we? Take it deep. Look, there was a chance that Take It Deep, Knoxville Assassins, and Pack Attack is back. All 3 of these former champions could squeak in, but it didn't happen, man. Knoxville Assassins made a run at the end, got up to 8-6, and just missed. And Pack Attack is back. 2 losses down the stretch, back to back, and that puts them out. Ass out, booty stinking. And talk about ass out, booty stinking. We'll talk about my son down here, who's the worst fucking owner in the NFC. We're gonna need some work in the offseason, Craven. Travis made the playoffs, 3-game winning streak. Look at that, 9-5. I mean, come on. Let's give him a round of applause. He's finally back in the fucking playoffs for the first time in for goddamn ever. Congratulations, Travis. Congratulations. He's back in there. And Willie down here with the 11-3. Ooh, tied now. Dropped to the 2 seed, Willie. Dropped to the 2 seed. Still got that first round bye, though, so looking all right. Let's take a look at what the playoffs actually look like in the NFC. Take it deep with that number 1 seed. Gets the first round bye. The Bandits, Willie, gets the first round bye as well. And then we got Pickett to Pickens, one of our new owners, facing off against Skull Crushers. This is a divisional matchup here. These guys have already played twice this season, so this is number 3 for these guys. And Renegade Outlaws against Bed Bath & Beyond, one of our other 2 new owners. This is going to be interesting. I'll come back here. I'm going to do all my picks in one fell swoop. That's what we're looking at in the NFC. Let's jump over to the AFC, because we got some fucking drama building in the AFC. Defending AFC champ, Daco's Tuesday, 7-7. Did finish with a nice 3-game winning streak to run it up and make it respectable, but they are not going back to try and go back-to-back in the AFC. Bad company. Jake from State Farm and his bad company. 2 straight wins. Wins the Great White North. Congratulations to Jake. Emmett Who, our eldest owner in the league, finishes strong. I mean, this division was anybody's game with 2 weeks left. And as you see, the others fell off. Emmett Who stepped up with 2 wins, 8-6. He gets in. This is the strongest division right here in the league this season. King Salami steps up with 4 straight wins and straight steals the number 1 seed from Bleeding Green in the final freaking week. Bleeding Green held the number 1 seed. They were the last undefeated team. They held the number 1 seed in the AFC. They were the top team in the league for almost the whole damn year. And they fell out and ended up in a wild card spot. Stinky Pinky actually only finished a half game off the lead at 9-4-1 with that crazy tie. So all 3 of these guys are getting in. But Bleeding Green lost out on that first round bye, and they're going to have to play now. They're going to have to play in that wild card round. Now, here's where shit gets sketchy. Right here. All-Pro Afro and Buckerator 2002. This was a win and get in. Whoever won this game won the division. Reggie had already beat All-Pro Afro in the first meeting. This made it a sweep for Reggie, but we're looking at a 1-point win here. And we all know too well, on Thursday morning, what comes around fucking Thursday morning? Stat corrections. They come knocking on the fucking door. Stat corrections are going to come knocking. And Joe is saying he thinks he's at least got a sack, maybe a half a sack that's coming his way. So if that's the case, that could force a tie. That could force Joe to win. That means they split. This could force a crazy tiebreaker. Joe could end in. Reggie could end out. Ass out, booty stinking. This is going to come down to tomorrow morning when the stat corrections come out and see what the shakeout is to what the tiebreaker is going to be for these two. Right now, Reggie's in. He's already making waiver wire moves. He's getting ready for his fucking playoff game. And he can wake up tomorrow morning and be out. This one we got to watch. So we don't really know what's going on yet in the Dirty South. Things could get fucking sketchy. We'll see. Got to watch stat corrections tomorrow morning when they come out. Things are going to get sketchy. But what we're looking at right now, currently, we got to go with what we currently got in the AFC, and that's King Salami with the number 1 seed, stealing it in the last week. Stealing it like a thief in the fucking night. Bad company. Jake with the first round bye. Congratulations, Jake. Nice work. Bucka Raider 2002 right now sitting in that 4 spot. That could be All-Pro Afro. They'll be facing off against Bleeding Green. That's a tough opponent right there. That's been the hottest team in the league from start to finish pretty much all the way through this season. Emmett Who and Stinky Pinky in the fucking wild card. I like this one right here. This is father against son in the wild card round, a playoff matchup. This is a good one right here. This is a good one. This is why I wanted both these guys to be in the same conference. These are great matchups to have pop up across the course of your season. This will be a fun one for those two. I'm sure there'll be some smack talking going on there. That's for damn sure. That's what we got going on in the AFC. Let's jump over to our All Raider Nation Hardcore Challenge League. 20 owners in this. Raider Richie sitting at number 1, 12-2. He's the number 1 top dog right now. Number 1 seed. Got that first round bye. The Canadian Raiders slides in. Coming in on a loss, but still sitting at 9-6, and they are in at the 6th seed as one of the wild cards. Maximum Effort with 3 straight wins. Locked it up. Let Me See in TDs was giving him a run there, but Maximum Effort did not slip down the stretch. 3 straight wins. Locks up that division. 76 Raiders gets in. Raider Nation 8 made a nice run there, 8-6. Haywood Gang actually made a nice run, crawling up out the toilet, 7-7, 2 straight wins. But Danielle was out and running, our only female owner in the All Raider Nation League, and she was stretching it out from the very beginning, and she was the top seed damn near all the way through. And now she took the Wild West in the All Raider Nation League. Yours truly in the Raw Dog Nation, take the Dirty South. We got the 2 seed, 5 straight wins, although Bryant right on my ass with 4 straight wins. I did beat Bryant twice in the regular season, but he's definitely hot, man, right behind me, and he does get in with the wild card. So we got two getting in the Dirty South.
Somebody call security.
All right, let's look at the playoff matchups in the All Raider Nation League. Raider Richie sitting with that first round bye. I am also sitting with the first round bye at the 2 seed. We've got the 76 Raiders, who's been one of the hottest teams all the way through this season. Danielle has been hot with that 76 Raiders. And you got the Canadian Raider. And then you got Maximum Effort against One Nation. I'll start with my picks here. We'll start with my picks in the All Raider Nation League. Maximum Effort against One Nation. I'm picking One Nation in this one. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sean. Sorry. I think Bryant he was hot at the beginning of the season, cooled off in the middle. I beat him in back-to-back weeks, cooled off. Those half his fucking losses right there were just those 2 losses to me in back-to-back weeks. And then he got hot again, man, and he's been right on my ass all the way to the fucking finish. I think Bryant's team's hitting at the right time. I'm picking Bryant to take down Maximum Effort in the wild card round. 76 Raiders. Danielle's been hot. I'm sorry, Canadian Raider. I think the lady's taking you down. I think she's taking you down, and she's moving on, and she's gonna get a rematch with the Raw Dog Nation to see if she can get a rematch. And maybe get a W this next time in the playoffs. I beat her in the regular season. We'll see. But I'm picking 76 Raiders and One Nation to move on in the All Raider Nation League. Let's start with the NFC. My picks in the NFC: Renegade Outlaws and Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm going with my heart here. I'm going with my heart. I'm picking Travis. Damn it. Don't let me down, Travis. I said you was going to get in the playoffs this year. You got back in the playoffs. I've been rooting for you for years now to get back in. You was my old division rival in the original Dirty South way back when. Let's see. Let's get that dub. I'm picking Travis. Pickett to Pickens and Skull Crushers. These guys have faced off twice this year already. They're building some history here already. This is going to be the third matchup this year. Pickett to Pickens had a great season. They're sitting in first place. But they've been creeping up on the come up. And they've been hot down the stretch. I'm picking the Skull Crushers. I'm picking the 6th seed, the Shock, in the NFC, and take down the 3 seed and move on to the next round. So, I'm taking Skull Crushers, Renegade Outlaws in the NFC. Over in the AFC, Bucka Raider 2002 / All-Pro Afro, whichever one of you gets in, I don't think it matters. Bleeding Green's going to win the game. So it doesn't matter to me whichever Dirty South member gets in. I think Bleeding Green gets the dub. Emmett Who versus Stinky Pinky. Father versus son. This one, ooh. Emmett Who got hot down the stretch. Won 2 games to clinch it up, but I just don't think they've got the team. Stinky Pinky had actually a pretty good team, ran to 9-4-1. I'm going with Stinky Pinky in this one. I'm going with Stinky Pinky to take Dad down and move on. I'm picking both the 6 seeds to move on in the big league. So we're picking an upset. In both of the early rounds. So good luck to everybody that made it into the postseason. Congratulations to every damn one of you that made it in. It is not fucking easy to make it into the playoffs in the Hardcore Challenge. It is not easy. Those of us that have been in the league a long time, man, I haven't made the playoffs since 2019 in the big league. I'm it's fucking 4 years, man. I need to get back in. I missed it at 8-6 on a 6-game winning streak. I think last year, or the year before. And I've been right there, but it is not easy to get in, man. It is really not easy to get in. So congratulations to anybody who made it into the playoffs this year in the Hardcore Challenge fantasy football leagues, man, because it is not easy to get in. It is the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. Everybody plays to get in. And congratulations to Raider Richie, Gabe Richie, who won our first Survivor League. He's got all them goodies. I'm just waiting. I may be having more goodies because he won his division. So he's got his division prize pack from the fantasy league. He won the Survivor League, and fuck, he's the number 1 seed. He may win the whole goddamn thing in the fantasy league. So I got a package started over here for Gabe, and one of these days he's going to get him a nice little fucking pack coming his way. But we're starting to put everything together and get all the prizes ready to wrap this stuff up in January. And one thing to remind everybody, and nobody did it. Today was the first waiver wire morning of the playoffs, of the postseason, and nobody who's been eliminated put any waiver wires through. Congratulations. Pat yourself all on the back. I think it's the first fucking season ever that we didn't have somebody who was eliminated trying to make a fucking waiver wire pick. So if you're eliminated, you cannot use the waiver wire. The waiver wire is reserved for the teams that still have something to play for and are playing for championships. Consolation games are just for fun. You don't need to be on the waiver wire to fill your roster for those. So as soon as you lose and you're eliminated, no more waiver wire moves for you. So if you lose this round, that means you're done. You don't need to be on the waiver wire next week. It increases the waiver wire pool for the guys who are competing down the stretch. We're playing for championships now. We're playing for money. We're playing for championships. It's all about the cheddar now. It's about rings. So now, let the guys play. They got something to play for. Good luck to everybody, man. It was a great season. It was one of our best seasons ever, I think. The All Raider Nation League went very smooth. We got a couple owners to replace, but as a whole, I think we're going to have close to a damn near full reboot for that league. I got a feeling most everybody's coming back, except for the 2 guys that we're going to replace, and those will be easy to replace. We've got a whole list of people that want to get in. And I think we're going to have a total reboot of all 32 owners in the big league. That's what I'm crossing my fingers for. I don't like to change people in the big league. I think it keeps the competitive nature and it keeps the level of play where we need it to be. And it's creating rivalries. I mean, these guys are playing twice a year and have been this is year 15 now. A decade and a half in the Hardcore Challenge OG League. So good luck to everybody down the stretch. You made the postseason, man. Congratulations. It is not easy to get in. Congratulations to all of you guys. Those of you that start to get into the Raider Bowl and into the Hardcore Bowl, I will be reaching out to you. We'll be setting up payment plans and all that stuff for payments coming out when you start to get down to the final 2 of each one, because payment schedules are set up the same way. Winners get paid first, and then the runners-up will get paid. We'll go over all that, because if you ain't in there, you don't need to worry about it. But the big league, playing to get your name on the trophy, get your championship ring, get your cheddar. Raider Nation, playing for that autographed Mad Max jersey, big prize pack. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I'll be right here with you every Wednesday night, all the way till the end of this sucker. And then we'll wrap it up with a nice little season finale show. But we're winding. We're down. We're in the home stretch of fantasy football season. It's about over. It's about over. So, good luck to everybody. We'll keep your eyes on you. Make sure you got your stuff ready. Kickoff's tomorrow night. It's playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. I'm out. Peace, love. Raider Nation.